Tyrant Wrestling runs about 20 events this past year. We're growing to about 30 events this upcoming year. But this tournament itself, it's an open out-of-season tournament. It's not sanctioned. So we go from elementary, fourth, so really there's kids that are in kindergarten that as young as 6 years old, all the way through high school, 12th grade, 18 years old. So the athletes that are coming here, we have a wide range. We have kids that are a little bit newer to wrestle, maybe not as experienced, but then because this is more of a travel type tournament, so I would say that's more of your local guys that might come for that opportunity, that first taste of a travel sport. But then we have guys, we have about 30 states represented here right now, as far as Utah, Colorado, from all over the country, Texas. So they're coming from all over the country, but there's about 30 states represented. It's just a great opportunity to come here and get tested. The great news is when you're wrestling in a dual meet team tournament, it doesn't matter what your record is because everybody gets to wrestle all the same matches. So whether you win or lose all your matches or somewhere in between, you'll wrestle 8 times. And then when you wrestle in the individual tournament, it's more about the individual. And it's double elimination. You might only get two matches if you lose, but that's an additional opportunity for them. But the team environment is what's going to get them the most amount of experience, win or lose, and then they get a wide range of competition, especially after the first 5 rounds we re-bracket, so they'll get a chance to be able to wrestle the teams that are more like them. So if they're undefeated, great. If they've lost every match, great. So they'll get all different types of competition. The past couple years, we've been sold out with a waiting list at this facility. But the fact of the matter is Winter Haven and Advent Health Fieldhouse have been so supportive of us, we didn't want to change locations. So instead of doubling in size and staying into a 2-day tournament, we decided to expand over 2 days to a 4-day tournament. So Thursday, Friday this year was elementary and middle school divisions. And then today is our girls division and our high school division. So we went from 57 teams the past couple years to this year we're at 93 teams. And then we also it afforded us the opportunity to add the girls division this year for the first time. I mean, we were new to the market in Florida 6 years ago. So we had people from Florida that travel to our events all over the country. But now that we've come down into Florida, it's grown down here in Georgia, Florida. Now they're aware of us. And maybe the people that wouldn't have traveled further across the country are now experiencing that. And we're bringing the rest of the country to them. We want to expand our brand and we want to provide opportunities in other parts of the country, and not everybody can afford to travel across the country. So, our goal really is to bring, let's say, 80% of the country to Florida, but the 20% here that that participate in our events, some of them travel to our events already, but some of them just can't afford to go that far, or mom or dad can't get off of work, or we have kids here that we don't charge any money at all because they wouldn't be able to afford to do it. So whether we give them free entry or whether mom and dad don't have to pay to come into the tournament, but we want to provide as many opportunities to people, whether it's locally or nationally, and it's an opportunity for us to be able to do that, to be able to come down to Florida. Yeah, so Visit Central Florida, their official name, but the Visitors Bureau has been nothing but supportive of us here. And then, Jen and her team at the facility itself, we've gotten to know each other now. They know how we operate, but, for them, it was a blessing too for us to be able to go over a couple of days because really we were packed in here. So now that the construction is done out there, there's more parking, things like that. But for us, it's an opportunity to be able to support the local businesses, the restaurants. We're taking our team tonight, 50 people strong staff, and we're going over to Harborside tonight, and they're going to cater a meal for us. So we want to be able to support the locals, the restaurants, the bars, Legoland, those types of things. So it's just been really good to us. They've been welcoming, and we don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So anybody looking for information on Tyrant Wrestling, any of our specific tournaments, our website, obviously, tyrantwrestling.com, but then we're across all the platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and I'm trying to remember them all, right, and LinkedIn. But yeah, they can find us on all the major social media platforms, and then our website. That's information on just the Florida specific tournaments and all the other tournaments we have going across the country.